Amanda Turner here, along with William Harvey Turner. And yes, the Texans had a bye week this week. So, yay, thank God we didn't lose. So, great. We don't have any negative things to report about the Houston Texans this week. We just got finished watching the Raider game, which was a great game, finally, a Sunday night game that was good. I love Derek Carr. I love him. Derek Carr is awesome. And yeah, Houston Texans, you're stupid. Rick Smith, you're stupid for not drafting Derek Carr. He was good. I know why you didn't draft him, because his last name was Carr. And we all know what happened with David Carr, which to me, David Carr wasn't a bad quarterback until the Texans got a hold of him and he spent 75% of the time on his ass because we didn't have an offensive line to freaking protect the dude. So, of course, he stunk it up. So quit blaming David Carr. And Texans fans are like, David Carr sucked. Whatever, Texans fans. Blame your coaching staff. Blame them. They screwed David Carr over. They did not give him a fair shake. I will always believe that. And Rick Smith, you're dummy. You're a dummy for not drafting Derek Carr. I'll never get over that. You should have drafted him. Look what he's doing with the Raiders. He's a leader. He's a leader, and he's winning. He's winning. Something that, we've never really had a consistency of doing. So anyway, that was a great game. The Raider defense looked great. They stopped the run. Great game, Raiders. Got to hand it to you. You're on top of your division. Great game. We watched the Cowboy-Brown game, which, anybody playing the Browns looks great. I mean, the local high school down the street would look great playing the Browns. But I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about Terrell Pryor, who I'm impressed with because he's really done a great job as a wide receiver. He's running some great routes. He's looking good. He's the only bright spot in the Browns team right now. So, I will give them a shout out for that. Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys continued to dominate, and so did Dak Prescott. So, Cowboys, go ahead and bring Tony Romo back. That's what the Cowboys do. They make stupid errors like that, and they bring dummies like Tony Romo back when Dak Prescott is clearly in charge and dominating. And you guys have a good chemistry going, so don't screw it up. But the Cowboys normally like to do things like that, so they'll probably bring Romo back. Anyway, enough about that. We watched the Ravens game against the Steelers. Steelers, no. No, you should not have brought Ben back so early. He looked bad. There was no chemistry the whole game. Y'all just did not look good at all. I know you needed this win, and that's why you brought Ben back, but I think you needed to sit him out another week because you didn't look good. You did not look good at all. Period. You should have sat Ben out. Okay, the next game, Green Bay. What the heck? You can't win a home game against the Colts, Green Bay? You were at Lambeau Field, dude. You couldn't beat the freaking Colts. They suck. Come on, Green Bay. I don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, but he does not have his mojo. I do not know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, but they could not get it going. Period. And they're 4-4. Enough said. They don't look good this season. And that's my beef about the NFL right now because, you've got some dominant teams. The one team that I see dominating, who I hate to say is dominating, is the Patriots. They look good year in, year out, and that's because they've got one of the greatest coaches in history coaching them, and that's Bill Belichick. But enough said about that. The Patriots look great. Minnesota, I don't know what the heck's happened to them. They are on a 3-game skid. They were looking dominant. Now they do not look dominant. The Cowboys, who I hate to say, I hate it because I hate the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody knows me. They know I hate them. But they look dominant. They look good. They look good. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, their defense looks good. They've got one of the best offensive lines in football. But they look good. I hate saying it, but they look good. And the teams of old do not. Green Bay does not look good. The Cardinals, they don't look good. What's going on with them? I do not know. So, a lot of weird things going on, but We'll see. We're at the half mark of the NFL season, and we'll see what happens in the second half of the season. But the Texans are playing the Jaguars this week, this coming up week. So hopefully we'll be able to beat them. Everybody thinks that's a lock. I don't think it's a lock because we're talking about the Houston Texans. And they like to screw things up. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. The Thursday night game to kick off week 9, please. It's the Ravens-Browns game. Once again, Roger Goodell, do not put the Browns in prime time. You don't put the Houston Texans in prime time. You do not put the Cleveland Browns in prime time. Disaster written all over it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about week 8. And I will be back with the synopsis of the Texans-Jaguar game. Hopefully, I'll have some positive things to say. Peace out.